Right, this video is intended to be a sort of a how-to restore a small steam engine without soldering, without any desoldering. Now, this won't be the expert's way, because the expert's way would certainly include soldering, but when I first started, I didn't have any soldering skills, and you know, I did try to do things without soldering. So I'm going through on this video just what needs doing to this steam engine to get it back to how it should be, and what I intend to do and how I intend to do it. And then in the following videos, I'm going to show what I'm doing while I'm doing it. So right, so you can see that this one is in a quite a bad way. It's seized up. I have put a little bit of oil on it just to sort of get it going, but it's seized up. It's rusty. The paint's, you know, the paint's in terrible shape. You can see the boiler strap is in a bad way. It's in general bad condition. So what the intentions are, this unbolts and this just pulls out. So looking in there, that should just pull out. So you can get the boiler off without any soldering. So the boiler will come off okay. There's two nuts there underneath for the boiler strap, and the rivets, they are for the engine frame. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to drill the rivets out, and I'll probably get 3mm nut and bolts to rebolt it back down. I'm trying to just do it the easiest way possible for someone who haven't got a lot of tools, because most people get these, what should I do with it? You might find it at a, you know, yard sale or boot sale or something like that, and you know, without the intentions of you might not be set up with rivets and soldering irons and all the rest of it. So it's I mean, the experts would desolder there, take it all apart. I'm going to take the engine apart. That will be cleaned up, that will be freed up. It'll be polished. It'll be, the faces of this will be lapped in because it's probably scored, and I'll show that as I'm doing it. The flywheel will be taken off, polished up. There's a screw there. It moves a bit. There's a screw there. We can get that off. Once I've got the base off, the boiler off, the boiler housing off, then the actual main base will be repainted, sanded and repainted. So that'll be an independent job. Then I will, everything has to be degreased first. Then I'll degrease everything. So this the con rod will come out, the pistons be in there. That's all really crusty. We've got a bit of oil on it now, because sometimes what you do with these, if they are seized, you need to get some oil down there and let it soak, and that's what I did earlier on. So there is some oil down there already doing its thing, and also put some oil in there anywhere there's a connecting edge. I've put oil in here, oil in here. I need to probably put a little bit of a lubricating oil in there to see how that comes out in a minute. Then the boiler itself will be polished on a wheel. Chimney will be repainted. The boiler will be taken back to brass. This strap will be repainted. The boiler house will be repainted. I'll see if I can get a badge. You can see there used to be a badge there. I'll see if I can get another badge. And yeah, and we go through it. The copper pipes need cleaning up, but I'm trying to just do it the easiest way possible with the least amount of tools, because probably that's how a beginner would attack it. No doubt, if you really wanted to do it properly and you have got the tools, I would definitely desolder that and then take the pipes off altogether. But I'm just trying to do it as if someone's with a limited amount of tools. So there's a couple of parts missing. There's a little tap missing there. There's been that plug looks like it's been replaced at one point, and the same in the top, because that wasn't original. So what it would have looked like is, it's the same thing but different really. It would have looked something like that. That's the original plug. That's not original plug, but it still do the same job. So anyway, I'm going to leave that there. That's just the first view of what we're going to do. Everything we've cleaned, and in the next video I'll go through and I'll show what I'm doing as I'm doing it. So that's the initial video. We'll leave it for there, and just basically it's like a beginner's guide. There are better ways of doing it, but when you see this when it's finished, you'll be quite surprised what we managed to do without many tools. So leave it there, guys, and if you want to see the rest of the videos in this series, just do a like and subscribe, and there'll be a few more coming up. Cheers, guys.